To pray the Rosary or not to pray the Rosary? That's the question. Is the Rosary a portal into Mary worship? Again, is the Rosary equivalent of worship of Mary? Do the Rosary prove worship of Mary? I am here to show you why you should not believe on what people say, but watch their actions. Jesus said, by their fruit you will know them. There's no way in the Bible where you are required to use rosary or bead to pray. That came from Buddhism. Buddhists and pagans, they're the ones that use those aids just to count prayers. But what did Jesus say about prayer? He said, when you pray, go inside your house, close the door behind you, and pray to your Father in the secret. Your Father in secret will hear your prayers. And when you pray, do not stand in the middle of the road. And when you pray, do not repeat the same phrase over and over again like the pagan. It's called vain repetition, like the pagans do, because they believe that they will receive what they ask for with their many words. That spells out what we see in rosary praying. You see repetitions. Hail Mary is said 10 times for up to 53 times that Hail Mary is said. And when you look at the rosaries, you can do the math. The rosary tells you who you are worshiping. You're worshiping God and you are worshiping Mary. Because when you look at the rosary's prayer, all the prayers mean said. I can count in my hands how many are said to the Father. And I can count like 4 or 5 times our Father is being repeated. 4 or 5 times. But I can count 53 different times that Hail Mary is said, a prayer is being said to Mary. And at the end of the prayer, what happens at the end of the prayer? The prayer ends with a prayer to Mary. Listen very carefully and tell me that whether this is worship or not. This is what the Catholics called the prayer, Hail Holy Queen. Here's the prayer. I'm going to read it to you. Hail Holy Queen, Mother of Mercy, our life, our sweetness, and our hope. To thee we do cry, poor banished children of Eve. To thee we send up our sighs, mourning and weeping in this valley of tears. Turn then, most gracious advocate, thy eyes of mercy towards us, and after this our exile, show unto us the blessed fruit of thy womb, Jesus. O clement, O loving, O sweet Virgin Mary, pray for us, O Holy Mother of God, that we may be made worthy of the promise of Christ. So now, who is this prayer directed to? Our sweetness, our hope. I thought Christ is our hope. I thought Christ is the sweet fragrance, the sweetness of our salvation, or anything in when it comes to mediator. So why is this prayer? So that is how you can find out whether you worship. This is worship, because I can understand when you try to tell me that, well, it's not worship and people don't know what they're doing. But then when you read the actual catechism, actual prayer, you realize that this is really worship. There's no ways around it. So there you have it. Can you listen to the words of this prayer and tell me that this is not worship? You will say, yeah, well, we worship God. Yeah, but look at the numbers. The Lord's Prayer, you pray like 5 times. That's it. But how many times did you heap praises and Hail Mary, praises to Mary? 53 times. The numbers don't lie, my friends. My advice to you is worship God and Him alone. When you say to me, I worship God, but then I venerate Mary and I give Him 53 praises and then give God 5. It does not take any rocket science to figure that out, to know that the numbers means that you worship the other. So the question is, what did Jesus say? Jesus said, worship God alone, Yahweh your God, and only him shall you serve. So what can we learn from this? What we can learn from this is that it's time for us to reevaluate. It's time for us to look into the scriptures and see what the scriptures actually tell us. Should we give worship to someone else? Should we use the same word that we've given to God and give it to someone who is a human being? No matter how holy you believe they are, Mary is but a vessel. We honor her as a vessel because the whole world will count her blessed. And yes, she is blessed, but she is not to be given anything more than that. She is to be given the same credential that we give to someone we say that God has blessed, but not someone we should worship. Stay in the scriptures, for in it you will not err. God bless you. Put a comment below if you disagree with what I said. That's fine, I welcome disagreement. But there is no way around this. The math tells the tale.